Nicely from underground, from pirate. Now, we know where your career is going to go. It's already doing really well. What do you need? What do you need to be
confidence,
MC?
Talent, and an actual love for the music. Yeah, actual love for the music, and you can't just do it because you can think, I see them man, they make money off it, so I'm gonna try getting out and make money too.
Yeah.
Because everyone that when I came in this thing, I didn't make a penny in it.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something that I love. And you know what, everything now is a bonus. It just comes with a bonus.
Yeah.
Basically be like different, but also be current what's going on, but put it in your own unique way.
Okay.
And just like listen to what's going on. And how I did it as a producer, like I listen to different artists, and then I kind of compliment what they can do and kind of foresee where they can go and try to give them the music what can go from here to over there.
Well, the thing with me is I got like 4 GCSEs at school. I didn't have. True. I'm not proud of it, but I'm just saying.
My mother, I told you.
I know my mum was I was quite big at that. But yeah, and I haven't got a degree in journalism.
Wow.
I didn't know anybody in the music industry when I first. I knew one person who was like a PA to someone at a small label. I didn't know anybody. So with that, a lot of things were thrown against me. I didn't really have the qualifications.
Yeah.
Didn't have the contact. But over the years, over like 4 or 5 years, just by I just literally email people. Like I didn't even have the.
What did you say in the emails? How did you approach people?
Oh, I think the first thing I did, there was a b-boy like breakdance competition, and I just emailed Hip Hop Connection, and I said, do you want a review? And for some reason they said yes. Okay. And then I emailed Touch Magazine and lied and said that I work Hip Hop Connection and other people. I expanded the truth, and they got me in, but it took a long time without any money. I was making like probably £20 a day, I think, literally for a good 2 years. So I was working in bars, selling credit cards, not in a dodgy way, like, the people that sell credit cards. I wasn't, nothing sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did all that sort of stuff just to get by. And then saved up to buy a computer, because you definitely need a laptop to be in this game. And once you've got your laptop, you can set up your blog, you can set up your Twitter, your Facebook, and like basically start setting yourself up as a brand, as a writer. So
as a person though, like, so you've got the practical tools. Well, you didn't even need the qualifications, but as a person, what do you need to have character-wise to be into writing? You need to be, I imagine obviously you need to have a good grasp of English and be quite diligent.
I suppose that when I look back at what I used to write, it's terrible. So it was a lot of practice. So I was lucky that I did go to a magazine where I was able to practice a lot before I went into the wider world of like the Guardian newspaper and stuff like that. And I'm still quite intimidated about writing to people like that. For many years I didn't dare to email the Sunday Times because I just thought there's no way that I'd be able to know the words that are big enough. But I did one day email them and they did say yes. So you just got to have a lot of confidence, I suppose, in yourself. And also, like these guys just said, you have to love music. Like there was no money for I think you've got to have a bit of confidence as well. You've got to be able to talk to people, get on with people. You've got to be very driven. You can't take no for an answer. You've got to like have a lot of self-education and a lot of discipline to want to be bothered. Like when everybody else is going out to a club or everyone's just going to the cinema to watch a film and you've got to stay in and write a review, it can be very boring. But you have to take the rough with the smooth.
I mean, with Dubplate Drama, is what a lot of people don't understand is how, put this way, Channel 4 didn't even pay for Dubplate Drama or MTV. We done it a non-traditional way. But you got to realise, in the film industry, it's a very kind of middle-class, private school-orientated kind of business. It's who you know. You see the same production companies, that Tiger Aspect, Endemol, blah, 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 the same top 5 production companies doing all the programs, all the channels. I mean, what we done is we raised the money through sponsorship. We had a kind of developed a 360 degrees kind of business model where we.
So what explain 360 degrees?
We accessed finance from different sectors, from the voluntary community and commercial sector. Okay. And we raised money by sponsorship and we licensed it to Channel 4 and MTV. So we retained the content ourselves because they were not willing to commit to Dubplate Drama. Even from the first episode, first series, we got like 500,000 viewers per episode. Wow. Higher than the T4 daytime shows. But again, the head of Channel 4 was like, was that we met the drama, the head of drama, she was like, they commissioned shows like Sugar Rush, they paid 250 grand per episode for these programs. So like, okay, they're coming, Dubplate Drama, for the viewing figures. She was like, no, I'll never commission a show like this. So we done it again.
What were the reasons behind not doing it?
They believe, Channel 4 believed at the time it wasn't their demographic. They believed their demographic was 40-year-old white males.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously that was a bit, we was pissed off with that situation, but we done it again. Got some great viewing figures again, and we find ourselves in the third series in the same predicament. Okay. So it's one of them things where you have with projects like this, because it's kind of like old boys club in this sector. There's the people we talk to all got grey hair. They don't understand. They just don't understand. They don't get this scene. They don't get the industry. Yeah, you have to adapt. You have to be able to articulate yourself. And these guys went to private school. They were very well educated, extremely well educated. So you have to present yourself in the right manner for them to even take the interest. And every organisation has like a ethical kind of minority kind of criteria they have to hit, and we kind of went on that approach.
Okay.
How did you bridge the gap from going from underground to mainstreamish artists?
I had to learn a lot in it over the years. When I came in the scene, I was just doing everything everybody else was doing. Then I had to realise, hold on, what am I going to do when I get older, man? You know what I'm saying? So I started listening to different things. Like I would listen to Radio 1 all day, or listen to the stations that I'm trying to get my music to and see what they like playing in it. And sometimes you have to adapt to that for a moment so we can get into a position where I can do what I want, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah?
Can I ask you a question?
In a way.
Anything else?
I can go on, I've got paragraphs.
Hey, get to the bars, you know, you've got bars, bro.
You're right.
I wanted to know, as in, what sort of companies did you contact? Who did you speak to? What sort of open mics did you do? How did you find out?
That might be a whole separate conversation, you know. I will break it down in this one.
I think you might get the crowd some water for this one.
Yeah, for real, bro.
But
it's alright, that's the problem. I've got a question for you though, Ghetts. In terms of as an MC, you did actually, you kind of moved on from pirates. You're still moving towards the mainstream, but you've made some big moves.
Yeah.
Who's around you? Who helps you? Because obviously it can't be just you in the studio.
I know, I've got a business team.
Okay, so what do they do? Can you break that down?
Colin is my manager.
Okay.
So what he does, he bridges the gap between people that don't want to talk to me, because sometimes people in high positions, they actually don't want to talk to the artist. They want to talk to someone, but not the artist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Colin, that's what he does. I've got a business manager, which means he does everything, my paperwork and stuff like that. But see me, I'm a very hands-on person. I don't trust no one. So therefore, I have to be involved in everything. Like the other day, for example, I had a meeting at Universal for Sing For Me the Tune, and I'm sitting there for hours reading the Nation. They was talking their stuff, reading the Nation. The guy thought I weren't listening to what he's saying.
Yeah, so this was in the middle of the meeting.
Yeah, this is in the middle of the meeting, standing that I'm reading the Nation. I'm thinking that this guy is not saying nothing that I weren't doing for myself when I was independent. After there's like, Ghetts, are you happy with what you heard? No, I'm not happy with what I've heard.
Shut up, innit?
No, not even that. But you know how you talk to them? You talk to them like what they don't expect. No, I'm not happy with what I heard. You're not doing nothing for me that I weren't doing when I was independent. Like, my manager got me in Music Week, not you.